What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. And I know right now you're reading the title like, what? JUJU Smith Schuster is better than OBJ? I don't know if we want to debate that in real life, but in Madden right now, I think he's the better card. And I'm going to explain to you why he's a hidden gem, right? Let's go ahead, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually look at his price right now, and I'm going to try to snipe him up. Now, a lot of people that bought him early, you guys got screwed. You were paying, out the butt cheeks for him. Probably wasn't smart. This guy 110 with 11 minutes left. I don't know if I want to wait 11 minutes just to get that card. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go and we're going to go to the 95. That's what he is right now, right? All right, so 100K. All right, so we're going to just grab him for 100K, right? And then look, this is the situation that's going on. I want you guys to understand something very, very clearly. More pitch is what I'm all about right now. Like, I don't care about anything else. And you know why? You guys have made me this way. You guys have made me into an animal. All of my viewers that make fun of me when I'm getting blown out on stream and everything like that, you guys have turned me into an animal, bro. Now I come out, like, I guess for my last couple of games and for my last recent YouTube stream, I did run more pitch like an animal. But I generally like my iPro offense, and I'm going to be able to utilize it a little bit more with JUJU Smith Schuster along with my my power-up player that I also have. Okay, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to go ahead with him with Demaryius Thomas. Now, obviously, this 95 speed situation, I'm not looking for JUJU Smith to burn anyone. Okay, I'm not looking for, any type of situation like that to where he's going to actually get behind a defensive player that's in the zone, regardless of how fast the zone player is, because you can't burn anyone. That's not what this is about, right? This is about the fact that his run block is an 80. Now, for the previous videos that you guys saw what I was doing, the major part of the reasoning behind why I'm using these receivers with high run block is simply all about, obviously, getting more pitch to be successful. Now, I've shown you guys in several different ways. I put out a video last year in September about more pitch, and it's actually still going on pretty well, explaining to you how I run it. And I just stopped doing it because I didn't really have the, I didn't have the mindset that that was something that was going to be lasting regardless of the patch. Because what happens is when EA patches the game, they change a lot of things. It's very, very rare that everything is not changed throughout the year over the last 3 years of Madden with 16, 17, and 18. But the pitch has been, they haven't even touched it. If anything, they've made it worse. So this is actually a very, very good thing. 80 and 81 run block for a receiver is unbelievable, but it's not even about that. It's his speed that's ridiculous, and his impact blocking is an 82. If you've watched JUJU Smith Schuster play, those are very accurate things. You see, like when he blasted that guy, I think they're gonna make it a penalty now. I think they're talking about it when he smashed that dude with that block. He's a very, very physical run blocker. So EA got this accurate as far as his stats go with that. But I'm not really worried about his route, his catch in traffic, his jump, and all that stuff like that, because that doesn't really matter in Madden. Like spec catch, yeah, okay, bro, that really matters. What matters is he's a 95 speed. What is his Excel? Hold on, let's go to his Excel real quick. His Excel is what? Let's just verify what his Excel actually is. 97. So this dude can actually do whatever he wants if he's able to get a step on the defender. Now, because, like I said, you can't really burn anyone, what happens is when your guy is running on the streak, they wiggle around, and then the guy that's behind them ends up in front of them, and it becomes a predetermined animation to intercept the ball because somebody at EA Sports thought that that was a smart idea to do. So as far as his speed goes, I don't know how I'm going to actually utilize that in my package. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be having him go deep. Like, that was the issue with me. I was playing Madden how Madden used to be prior to 16, 17, and 18, where speed at the wide receiver position actually mattered, and once you were in front of someone, you would be able to burn them deep. That is no longer the case. This game doesn't allow you to do those things, and they've been doing it for the last 3 years, and I believe that they will continue to go along those lines in 19, which is complete and utter ridiculousness, because I'm going to actually show you guys what I'm talking about, but most of you guys that watch my streams know it's very, very fake when you're actually past a defender and then they make the guy wiggle around and end up in front of you to intercept the ball. So his 95 speed, justifiably, is not going to really amount to much in most of the gameplays. Unless you're running like a trips play and you have him like very, very close to the right tackle or the left tackle and you streak him, and then you're able to beat cover 2 by lead passing and doing a bullet pass, stuff like that. But I'm just talking about outside on the edges. You really can't do much. And it's really, really sad that it's been going on for 3 years and nobody's addressed it. Keep in mind, when Madden 16 was first released, they had it fine. But people complained about Perriman, EA patched it, and we've never been the same. Okay? So that's pretty much where we are with that. Now, overall, his card is, in my opinion, better than OBJ. And if you guys want to dispute, argue about, who's the better player, I can't argue the athleticism of OBJ. That'll be foolish of me. Like, as far as athleticism and talent goes, OBJ is a very, very good, a good wide receiver. But let me explain to you why JUJU Smith has the more of the upside. Okay? Not only is Odell's behavior wild and ridiculous, but Odell is shorter. Okay? And most of you guys know, right? You guys understand what height means in the league, right? So they're both 95 speed, but JUJU Smith Schuster, bro, check him out. Check him out. 6'2", 5'11", all right? You're looking at the catch aspects. You're looking at the route. Yeah, OBJ can run routes. He has a very good release. His spec catch obviously is going to be high. He was on Madden to cover, so that's going to definitely be something. His jump is obviously going to be higher and stuff like that, right? But when you start looking through the card itself, okay, the acceleration, all right? You start looking at these things, the strength. Just look at the discrepancy between the strength. And when you watch them both play, if JUJU Smith Schuster had the opportunity to do certain things that OBJ was able to do in New York and just be that main guy. Remember, he hasn't really been the main guy. They had to dispute with Martavis Bryant. It was really, really crazy and stuff like that. And I've been watching him, through all his things with the bike being stolen and all that stuff. He's a very, very interesting individual. Okay? And I believe that he will be very successful as long as he toes the line the right way. I think he will be fine. I think he has a lot of upside. And I do overall believe that if Odell continues along the path that he's going with, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying as far as success goes and the guy that wants it more, it looks like JUJU wants it more at this point. That's all I'm saying. In real life. Now, in the game, you could look, the acceleration, like I said, all these things as far as speed, getting past the defensive players, that doesn't matter in Madden. In Madden 18, it hasn't mattered. It just hasn't mattered for a while. Okay, it's been really, really sad what EA has done as far as the mechanics of being able to get behind a defender and what they've done with predetermined animations to allow them to catch up and just be there like it's a magic trick. Very, very stupid. But the run block, he has him by 6. Being like, bruh, that 80 right there, it's going to definitely help me with more pitch. More pitch. Like, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And then 62 for impact blocking and 82. Look, you can't really argue that, bro. And then, okay, you might say, all right, look, granted, this is a newer card, so they're going to try to make it better or whatever like that. But at the end of the day, we could debate it all day long, who's the better receiver, whatever like that. We're going to have to see how it works out this year. It's a possibility that OBJ won't even be with the New York Giants, so we have to see how that works out. It's a lot of things we have to assess going forward, but that's neither here nor there. So let's go ahead. We're going to jump this guy in right quick, JUJU Smith Schuster. Okay, and then I don't know what we're doing. Michael Irvin, he's a why wouldn't they give JUJU Smith Schuster playmaker though? That's pretty weird. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. But Michael Irvin's there. We had Deshaun Jackson there before. I don't really care about Deshaun Jackson anymore. That dude's garbage. And plus, I don't really run a lot of different sets to where I'm gonna need. I could always put Mike Vick in as a wide receiver also if I need an extra receiver to like run a streak. But I think that will be fine. As far as where we're going right now with this. But we are going to be running a lot more of more pitch. And what better receivers to have than the top receivers with run block and impact block in the game? Demaryius Thomas. And like I said, I've already gave you guys the video about why and how I powered up Demaryius Thomas. And no, I don't think that if you're spending money for each card, you should power him up. But if you did get him from a nat from doing solos or anything like that, I do believe that you should make sure that you power him up if you got him as a nat, because you might as well. Why not? It doesn't make any sense not to. You're not losing anything by doing that. So I do believe that you should probably, definitely power him up and run more pitch. Listen, guys, if you are my viewer, run more pitch. If you're playing Madden right now, run more pitch. Don't care about what anybody is saying. They can't, bro. It's nothing they can do. Run more pitch because it's the way that I used to play Madden. I have videos on YouTube all the way back from Madden 12, okay? The way I used to play Madden and the way I'm playing now, is just a product of what Madden has become. They've taken most of the skill out of the game, and you just have to have dumb, gimmicky plays in order to be successful. And this is one of the things. I would love to be able to run routes and do different things like I used to do, cover 3 beaters, cover 2 beaters, and all that stuff like that. But then you'll run into a guy with no eyeballs that's blinking. You know what I'm saying, bro? And then the guy will come out running a stock cover 2, and you can't move the ball. So why should you... I don't want my viewers to be, you know, depressed like most of you guys often play Madden. I want you guys to enjoy it. So I want you guys to go out there. I want you to run more pitch like a complete and utter idiot like me. And I want you to do it right. Okay? So you're going to get yourself a JUJU Smith Schuster. You're going to get a Demaryius Thomas for the outside. You're going to have an Okoye and a Singletary in the middle. We're going to probably do something about this Travis Frederick. We got to get rid of him because he's been kind of garbage as of late. Get yourself some good right tackles. Okay? Make sure they have high impact block. All right? And other than that, you just got to get a decent running back to be able to run the ball with. But again, I'm going to be doing some live streaming. I'll be showing you guys exactly what I did. If you guys want to see it in action right now, all you got to do is go to my most recent live stream on YouTube where I actually played a game in the playoffs and I showed you guys what I was doing. I just didn't really give a F about anything. And I was just running more pitch like a maniac. And that's what that's what I will continue to do. Pretty much is what I'm trying to say. All right? So going forward, you guys can do whatever you want. But it doesn't matter to me is what I'm saying. We're going to run more pitch. And if you want to run it out of the playbook that I'm using right now, it's the Houston Texans offense. All right? You can use the Saints also, but I like the Texans because the Texans actually, they give me a lot more of what I was used to in my other playbooks. So that works out for me. But again, JUJU Smith is a hidden gem in this game. Cop yourself one and definitely go out there and run more pitch until your opponent's eyeballs pop out of their head. And then send them #1love. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Let's go with a video view goal of about 15K. Until next time, one love.